I am recording this video to show the steps I took to make myRIO work with LabVIEW 2020. As you can see here on my screen, I have installed LabVIEW 2020 SP1, also the FPGA module, the real-time module, and some other things that I need to have installed for my projects where I work. The main information that you may notice here is that I don't have the myRIO toolkit here installed. However, I already made it work using LabVIEW 2020. So the steps I took: I installed everything that I needed, and then on NI Package Manager you may find the download for the myRIO Toolkit 2019. You can also find it on the web. When you search in Google for myRIO Toolkit, download, you can find it here to download. Also, you can find it on CD-ROM that comes bundled with myRIO. Notice that this version is for 2019, not 2020. So what I did is not what I recommend anyone to do. Okay, you can mess up your LabVIEW installation and other problems. But what I did was I installed LabVIEW myRIO Toolkit using an IPM package manager. You can find it on add-on. You can search for myRIO, the myRIO Toolkit, and you can see that it is installed here, since I can remove it. But I can't use the toolkit inside my LabVIEW application. I have a brand new myRIO here with me. I will plug it on the USB and make the steps for you to show you how it is done. The first things that we notice is that can't access the real-time functionality of myRIO, but we can come and configure myRIO. In this step, you can't access myRIO on Chrome browser. You have to use Internet Explorer. So it shows here that we are in safe mode. We are using an old version of real-time module, and no software is installed. That means that you can't program the real-time functionality of myRIO. Let me show you an IMAX that now we can find here in remote systems, the myRIO that I just plugged in. So the first thing you need to know after installing LabVIEW and myRIO Toolkit is to update the firmware of this hardware. So you can find in the National Instruments folder, you can find the latest version of the firmware for myRIO. Now you just have to begin update. The username is admin, and you don't have to put any password. These are the default user and password. Just wait a bit to flash the image inside myRIO. After flashing, you will notice that the operating system will change. I can see here the myRIO flashing lights since it is restarting. After a bit, the firmware updated completed. Now we can see that the firmware version is 8.5 and we have the Linux real-time, the latest version installed, but still have no software installed. Okay, myRIO restarted. Open the USB monitor. We still can't use it on LabVIEW. However, we can access the getting started screen. And use some functions. I'll just put my name here, -2, because I have already another myView connected that I used to test. And now it's installing the software. Here is a problem. It is installing the RT19 or 19.5, I'm not sure, but we will need to update to 20.5 to use on the latest version of LabVIEW. The software installation is almost done, and I can notice that it's done since it opened the USB monitor and opened the tests of the onboard devices. So if I push the button on myRIO, we can see it lighting up this LED and changing the states of the LEDs. Here I can see the hardware LEDs changing, and if I tilt myRIO, we can see the accelerometer data changing. If I shake it, shake all the axes. But look what it is shown here, that it's ready to use. However, its version is matched with LabVIEW, so we need to upgrade the myRIO software. Now we can return to Max. Notice that the USB monitor now shows us the I/O monitor. You can see we can get data from the channels here, and we can monitor the voltage on connectors A, B, and C. We can use I2C, SPI, UART connections, so it's almost there. However, to use it on LabVIEW, you can see it's disabled here. We need to upgrade the Linux version inside LabVIEW. So we right click in software, add remove software, and it shows the version that is installed is the 19.0. We are going to choose an myRIO20.5 since I'm using the SP1 version of LabVIEW. Click next. Here you can select what other functions that you need. I'm not selecting another besides the diff. And we just need to wait the installation of the LabVIEW real-time software. Now it rebooted on install mode. It's showing the USB monitor, but I can't launch the I/O monitor since it does not have any software installed now. Okay, it's done installing. It's booting up myRIO. And now finally, let me just close this window. We can launch LabVIEW2020 SP1 using myRIO. So when we create a new project here, we can't actually select the myRIO sample projects, since this is the biggest problem with this method that I'm showing you. So I'll just create a blank project. And I'll add this hardware here, new targets and devices. Since it's connected, we can find it here through discover method instead of specifying the target or the IP address. So it found the hardware here. And you can notice here that all the FPGA chassis are available. Let me show you something. When you create a new VI in the RT module, we cannot find the myRIO library here. There is a possibility to open a project outside of this, and I'll show you right now what happens if we do that. The project that I'm going to open is one of the various projects that comes bundled with the book essential projects for myRIO. So I'm going to open a project here, this discrete LED. It doesn't matter which one, I just want to show you the issue that happens on the RT module. Opening the main VI, it keeps searching for the library inside the National Instruments folder, and it can't find the library. So just ignore. This is the front panel of this project, and I'll show you the block diagram. So of course this won't compile, we won't be able to use it, but we already can see the Express VI here. But all the code for this Express VI and auxiliary functions are not available. If we try to open the codification, the properties for the Express VI, it shows that it's unable since it can't find the library. So it asked again for the library, so I just ignore here. I did something else that is not recommended. I'm not recommending you to do that, but if you'd like to do, it's on your own. I copied from a LabVIEW2019 folder VI library, the library for myRIO. So I'm copying it, and now I will paste it inside the VI library folder. So it's program files, National Instruments, LabVIEW2020, vi.lib, and I'll paste the myRIO folder. that I copied from another computer. And now I will open that project again. This time that I opened, it didn't ask for the library. I'll open the main VI. It's searching for the libraries, and it found it. Just open the front panel, and you can see here in the block diagram that now the library is available. However, we still can't find it here on the palette functions, but we can use the Express VIs. The Express VIs are also configurable, so you can see the code here, the connection diagram for myRIO, the configuration. You can change the channel, and if you know the name of the Express VI that you are looking for, you may come here in the vi.lib folder, select the myRIO in Express VI, and just drag and drop the Express VI, the Xnode file, to your block diagram. This will load all the default functionality of the Express VI that you are using. So now you can create a blank project, select the new target that you want to use, I'll create a new VI in the real-time module, and since we don't have here the myRIO palette functions, I'll just select one LED. The value of the button will be the value of the LED. While loop and stop button. And just the indicator for the state of the button. Just to show you it worked. I'll deploy this code. Now it is running. And if I press the button, you can see the value on my front panel and also the value on the LED running on LabVIEW2020. Hope it helped you. If you have any questions, suggestions, you can comment down below. and I'll try to, on the next video, show how to implement the FPGA reading and writing together with the RT model. Thanks for watching.